Destroy! Build! Destroy! And timer is on, so we're good. Alright, I actually don't know if you can actually do any of the remaining Citadel missions. So I think most of them require you to leave and come back, but oh well. The only one you can really do is the Asari Consort, which we'll do right before we leave. Probably.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I can also do the
don't-
one for the doctor.
Yeah, you should be able to with the doctor. I don't remember if you need to come back for that one. And you're seeing...
I'm glad you came, Sheriff. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission. Just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only
Not
one
that
ship
simple.
that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain.
You've got a good
I
point.
promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
Pretty dangerous.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
Do
Won't
it.
just stand by
That's the
while
one
he
you
uses
want.
computer.
Hopefully he won't be.
That's gonna be a good one.
I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
His office. You're gonna love this
You'll have a
cutscene
better
because
chance
you,
to go after
you
the
like me
ambassador.
also hate Udina, right?
I was
Yes.
hoping I'd say that. The
You're gonna love this
ambassador
cutscene.
is
It's great.
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Not yet. Go do side
I
quests
still
that
have
you
some
can
things to
do.
take care of.
Come see me when you're ready to do this. I'll be right here waiting for you.
Okay. So for the consort, we need to go back to the embassies. Take
Unless,
this. There's a fast travel right next to you.
well, I might as well do the thing that's right down here.
Oh yeah, go chat with Morlan or whatever his name.
Morlan.
Morlan's favorite shop. It's to your right.
You're the Spectre, right?
I don't remember who he is.
Commander Shepard.
Might as well.
It is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
Wait, what? Oh.
It's an anti-alien rally.
You're
Terra
marking the end
Firma
of
is
the
Earth
contact
first.
war with a protest?
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
You've learned nothing.
I thought the lesson of the first contact war was that there's other life in the galaxy, and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
Appeasers are right. He's I don't think he's gonna.
I don't know.
I mean, you can
Terra Firma's
try
platform.
using the other.
What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
That is not unreasonable. But some of the things these people are saying sound a bit bigoted.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
What the Alliance does affects everyone
There's a
around
bigger
it.
picture.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
Okay, yeah, the abusers are right.
Sorry. I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
Won't.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
Won't. It
You have
sounds
the
better
right to
than
your opinion, Mr.
Anderson.
Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you. Remember Shanxi!
Oh, hey, I got
yeah,
an achievement called Korean Ally.
Yeah, you've done it. Somehow that means you've done enough missions with Tali. That's all you can do with Alright, he's to your right. Yeah, go through that door.
He's over
Yeah, as you can
the
tell.
bar or
Yeah,
whatever.
as you can hear from them, they're pretty bigoted racists. Throw the abusers out and then down the stairs. Hold on, finish up. Who is Baines? I have never met him human. Who is Baines? I have never met him human. Who is Baines? I have never met him human.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Morlin.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Friend of Dr. Michelle.
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Reconsider.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him
Who
humbled
is
so.
Baines?
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
I forget who you need to chat with for this conversation, but as you...
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Is the blackmailer just gonna be sitting in this? Nah, he's not, damn.
Yeah, he's just gone. But yeah, do you see how that's the dialogue you can easily just sit there and repeat forever? Oh yeah, back to Michelle. Fun fact, she should show up in ME3. I'm pretty sure if we finish her quest.
I think he shows up in ME3 just normally.
I think it's only if you import this character. You can just take the elevator at this point, or the fast travel.
Oh, is it just faster?
Yeah, if you're gonna go. Well, I mean, a little bit, especially it's right there, Fox.
I was
terminal.
trying to remember where the stairs to CSEC were.
All right, well, where are we going? Right, Michelle. Yeah, take the stairs to C-Sect were like the other route. Oh yeah, it's like yeah. Oh, you're walking in the wrong thing. You're walking into a wall, Fox.
Yeah, I need to move my camera. I was taking a drink.
cringe.
How rude of you, Sid.
Dr. Michelle.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can
I
give
forget
you
if she's like a considered a war asset in
Doug said he worked for a man
ME3.
named Baines. Sound familiar?
You unlocked a sorry ally.
I wonder if he means Armiston.
I don't know how you
We
got those
worked together a long
achievements.
time ago.
You've never taken them on missions
Last I
until
heard,
literally
the
now.
military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
That's supposed to be like literally
Perhaps Captain
doing
Anderson will have
side
some
missions
knowledge
with
about
them,
this man.
or missions in general. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't think we can actually do this mission
I
anymore.
wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye,
Well-
Commander. Nice talking.
Well, at least I got 1,000 XP and $8,000.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there is, like, you can go to where Baines is hidden, even without knowing it, and finish the quest line, but you can't turn it into her. Alright, so take the fast travel. We'll do the Discard Consort. So we need to go to, Cora's Den now. And chat with Septimus Oraka, who will show up in ME3. You might remember him from the Mercenaries, or Arya Tilok.
Wait, what is his name?
Septimus Oraka, he's the general dude that one of the mercenaries wants you to outright assassinate,
Oh, I don't remember them.
or order the hit on him. He's the Turian sitting at the bar. Sorry, on the side. It's like right between Harkin and, yep, there you go.
Oh, I recognize
What
his
do you
voice.
want?
What's
Yeah,
bothering
he like wants you to go get
I've
him an
seen a lot of horrible
artifact
things in my days.
in ME3, and he'll stop
There's only
harassing
one
the
woman
mercenaries
in
who are
this damn
harassing
galaxy that helps me
shipments.
forget
If you feel this way,
Or you can
John,
just
then why
order
spread
his
lies about her?
order a hit
it.
on
She
him,
rejected me.
and he dies.
Me, Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Is she really worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want. It's her, and her alone. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Straighten up.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ah, boy, that's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It would be more productive than sitting here.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or two.
Or
Say you're a
30.
bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Alright, so now take the fast travel back to the embassies. I can't wait to see how good your rifle's going to be once you get into an actual firefight. How about you? Your Super Spectre Master Rifle.
Yeah, that one's literally just called a Spectre Master Rifle.
Basically, that's what it is. Alright, embassies. And it'll be the one... Basically, go to the right side if you were, like, looking into the embassies. Yeah, it's the right one.
Allow me to be your guide.
And then it's up the door. Or through the door.
I'll presume it's that
Yep.
exclamation mark on my screen.
Yep. So dead ahead.
I understand what you're saying. Hello there,
Yes.
human. Sincere apology.
Sincere apology.
But I am
but
here on
I am
business
here
and
on-
cannot be distracted right now.
I've come to talk to you about
Business.
your little problem.
Curious. What do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know
I
this
know
Septimus, and he could not
He
learn
could
my
not learn my
secrets.
secrets.
The only way he could learn them
Learn
is from the Asari
from the
consort.
consort.
Actually, we have proof. Look at this.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my
He'll be
secret.
fine.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this
You found this
information.
information.
Startled realization.
Realization.
I must
I
speak with
must
the
speak with the
consort.
consort.
She will be most
Most
displeased with my
displeased with my
actions.
actions.
Anxious
This
request.
request.
Please, human,
Human.
if you will excuse me, I must go now.
Don't worry.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
Damn, you can
Thankful.
hear the weight with every step they take.
That was
Yeah.
a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Energetic. Do not listen to my voice.
Alright, so now you go back to... Oh, hey, there's a keeper right there. Well, that's some money. Alrighty, and now... Oh, hey. Somehow we missed that at the start of the game. Okay.
Oh no.
Alright, now you just go back to the consort.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
You can just take the fast travel. You should have unlocked her fast travel point, Fox. Or you can walk either way.
I don't even know what's faster.
It's probably about the same with your computer. Presidium consort chambers. Feels like there'd be one more fast travel point after you get them all. With the way they lay it out, you know?
Perhaps.
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it.
What drew you back to the Citadel and to the console?
I don't know exactly. It may sound strange.
Boy felt called.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against
hell.
me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
Thank you.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Okay, so
Remember my words, Commander Shepard.
she did give you an item. It's a quest item, basically.
Huh.
What it does is somewhere in the galaxy there's a triggerable thing on a. There's like an interactable thing on an unknown world that you can explore, which leads to this sphere thing that you can interact with up the stairs to Anderson.
Huh.
And it's basically like a early caveman. You get like the memories of like this caveman who got like yeah, you're basically done. There's nothing really else to do on the Citadel at this point.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Alrighty, time to head to the Normandy. But yeah, it's like it's a neat little story, but it's not really worth the effort.
No, one thing. Gonna gamble one time.
Gamble.
Just
it's time
once.
for gambling stream.
Where's the highest stakes? Suspicious gambling machine.
Yeah, it's like for a side quest, I think.
Tampered with, and someone is funneling credits to a private account. I will attempt to trace the signal.
So you want to get 20 is your key number. It's a really weird. It's a weird game. Oh, you'll break even. Gamble. Oh.
One
Busted.
more time.
Gamble. Oh.
Well, not exactly 100, but who cares? High stakes isn't enough. If there was a politician level lottery where I could gamble 1,000,000 credits at a time, I would do that.
Alright, so what you need to do is go back to the CSEC tower and take the elevator. You're basically done. There's nothing really else to do here. We finished basically the main story at this point. So this would be the point where we'd go on side quests if you want for the characters.
Attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard,
Totally.
the first human Spectre.
So let me get the
Commander Shepard
locations
answered
pulled
difficult
up.
questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Oh no, I'm gonna look to IGN for this.
What are you looking
no.
at? What are you looking at IGN
I'm just
for?
pulling up the first.
Decontamination in progress.
I'm just pulling up the side quest for the 3 characters, Rex, Talia, and Garrus.
If I look at my journal, it tells me where to go.
Yeah, but this is quicker.
Anderson,
Lily said.
what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Didn't send.
Didn't send vote. Boom! Knocked his ass out.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
Rex family all. Wait. Have you not gotten Rex's side quest?
I have no clue.
It doesn't really. Check your quest log, I guess. Should be an assignment.
I have
Garrus. You should have Tali in here somewhere. No? Okay, that's weird. Okay, let's go chat with... Go down. Yeah, let's just go down and check with them. Oh, I want the link. Open a new tab. Alright.
Stealing an Alliance ship? Risky stuff. I hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go. I just hope they don't catch us before we get our hands on Saren.
You and me both.
I just hate to get stuck now.
What can you tell me about the Genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the Genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
We'll look for it. Welcome back. We'll look for it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
It says good, but but he just says.
Yeah. Alright, technically you don't even need to. I think you do.
It's on the run. Very exciting, Shepard. I wonder what the council
wrong.
would do us if we got caught.
Can you help us? I'm curious on
Father
that one.
probably had some political pull, right? He wouldn't let them throw his little girl in jail.
You don't know my father. Stealing ships is a capital offense among my people. He'd probably want to execute us himself.
The Normandy's the best ship in the fleet. They'll never catch us.
I hope you're right.
Okay, yeah, you already
I
have
want to
her.
know more about the Geth.
I doubt
Plus
I can
line.
tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Really fascinating lore, really.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, I have all of the locations on my pulled up through my browser. If you want to just head up to the Normandy, you have Tally's thing.
Do I? Because I don't see it.
It's Geth activities, I'm pretty sure. It's just worded awkwardly. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Because I'm pretty sure you have it. We have Garrus's, I know that. Technically, you don't even need the missions to do it. But, you know, it's a more natural reason to go do them, you know? Alright, so head up to the bridge.
Oh, I need to go.
Caden might have something to say, I don't know.
Well, Garrus probably has something to say, but I didn't talk to him.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Alright, yep. So just hop up to the control panel. Alright, you need to go to... For Rex, you need to go to the Argus Row system. I don't remember which... There it is, Argus Row. Past it. Yep. You need to go to...
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Alright, you're looking for the Phoenix system in here, from what I was reading. Or the Phoenix planet. No? Okay, can you back out of Hydra? Maybe it's Matt Gross. Matt Ghost. Confused by IGN here.
Damn, I can't open my journal on this. Cringe. There's no other system.
Okay, yeah, just go ahead and land on Met Gross. I'm assuming that might be the right thing. Oh, Phoenix is the name of the star. Oh, the star. There is a Mass Effect. It's a star of the Argus Rho cluster. Alright, look on the map now. There should be a... might be the anomaly. One point in the throw. Oh, that works too, actually. You can always do it next level up for him. Oh, you also bought the sniper rifle?
Yeah, I bought all of them.
Nice. Oh, you bought one for party. Gotcha. Makes sense. Oh, hello. That's a jump. Alrighty. As a reminder, you can mark things on your map so you can get a waypoint so you go the right way. Oh, there's interactable materials or minerals. Sweet. What? Okay, actually I'm not going to use IGN, I'm going to go find another. Because this is giving me conflicting answers on this one. I'm so confused.
No, I could just check the...
Yeah, if you want to. I'm trying to make it easier.
They said it's crap.
Yep. I think this might be the system that has all the Geth problems going on that you were alerted to before.
All I know is that when I went to look at this planet, I got some
yeah, there was a
request for help.
Distress. Yep.
Yeah, distress signal, that's what it's called.
Yeah, I don't think you can do anything with it.
Nope. Yeah, I definitely can't.
Yeah. So how do you like the way they handle hazards compared to Andromeda?
I don't even remember the hazards in Andromeda.
It was just slowly building up even while you were in the Nomad. Unless you were in resupply spots. So even while you were in the Nomad, and it was slowly going up, you only had so much actual time between spots, and usually you had to finish the planet's remnant vault to actually explore the planet as a whole. You gotta turn just a little bit can't go vertical, you gotta go slightly curved.
Now, if only this fucking rock wasn't at an angle.
Yeah. Ain't quite Skyrim horse. But you can get pretty close with the Mako. Okay, it was definitely not this planet, but here's a interactable for you.
Just lead the way.
Alright, so yeah, it wasn't this planet, I guess. Alright, once we finish with the planet, our episode is over. And then we can go to the next planet and get into orbit of where we actually need to be.
Redeploying.
Ooh, buy explosive rounds.
Is that what you always talk about?
So now you're gonna check it out, see why it's something I like.
Is this what you always talk about?
Yeah. It's just really silly. I don't recommend it for you because you like having your... You like having your just sheer fire rate. Oh, it makes you don't have another... or better, like, frictionless materials or anything at this point to make your assault rifle super good. Okay, you can leave the planet. This wasn't it. Alright, so we should probably stop the episode while we go look. Argus Row, Cluster, yeah. So the mission... You might want to stop the episode while we go look. So you're in the right system, that's the weird thing. But I don't see
We're going to be ending this episode here, and definitely not going on to the next episode immediately. First we're going to try and figure out where this is, though.
Yeah.